Hello, and welcome to Rhapsody. This episode, give 'em the D. I had two games in particular requested that I do. This is the end of request month, but I figured I'd close it out with these two games. Both of them having to do with the letter D. The first game being Vampire Hunter D, and the second one just being the game, well, D. Both of them will be using the PlayStation version. And we'll kind of get to the weird mechanics of each of them when we get to them. They are completely separate games, both which with kind of interesting histories. So why don't we just, rather than me prattling on about it, let's just go ahead and start. Okay, so yes, D games. Two games in particular. This one I believe was requested by Real Soviet Bear. And it is a PlayStation 1 game that is... why don't I just go and start? Oh, so you can see it on the corner there. So yeah, this is Vampire Hunter D. So it is by Jaleco. I believe Victor...
My daughter was kidnapped by a vampire.
Here.
Please, help us. I have $500,000 for you now, and I will pay you another $2 million when you bring my daughter home safely.
It may be too late.
If she has already been taken by the vampire, and if she should ever be killed, let it be without suffering.
What is her name?
Charlotte. She is my most precious daughter. Now, hurry. My son has also hired other hunters.
Okay.
26 novels.
Yeah, so this is based off of a very specific one, or a specific movie, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, which came out, I believe, a year after this. Yes, it is based on Bloodlust. I'll also say I know nothing of the series, other than the little bit that I read this morning.
It's illustrated by Yoshitaka Amano. Which is good, because I like Yoshitaka Amano.
Mispronounce and also other things. We'll get to that when we get into the actual game. Yeah, I have heard very good things about Bloodlust. The problem is I keep on getting this series confused with Witch Hunter Robin, which is a completely different thing.
I'm currently reading, the plot introduction on Wikipedia, and this already sounds wild for just the series in general.
It looks interesting. Yes. God, that sound effect is so good. What's great is that this is, while it might be close to what the actual game or the actual thing it's based off of is I'm gonna go ahead and say that this kind of sets a not disappointing, but it makes you think that this is going to be something different than what it is. At least from what I've played of it.
Apparently, humanity has been genetically modified through the time period of before this game occurs to be unable to inherit or the inability to remember vampire weaknesses. They just can't remember it.
There is also a little bit of text intro before the game will actually start, though. So maybe, so we're not. This, I believe that this little cutscene will end shortly, and then it'll actually get into the game itself.
It's a long and narrow sword, Jesus.
Yes.
Like, at that point, just use a spear. You're gonna be stabbing people with it.
Yeah. Okay, that should be it. Oh, that's another thing about this, and I don't know if it's just the email that I'm using. This game seems to have incredibly long load times. Also, yes, Vampire to D. Going to the options, because one nice thing about this, much like Silent Bomber, give you the chance to turn on subtitles.
Woot.
Also, we are going to be using vibration. This is 2000, which apparently the year of which all the PlayStation 1 games are going to be taking a look at. But yes, let's just start a new game. I'm just going to play on normal.
$12,090 AD. 10,000 years have passed since the final war.
Oh, that's another thing I was going to look up. I forgot. I was going to look up what the voice actors and to see if I guess it is the same ones as the movie.
Since that time. But now they are dying as a species. This is their final hour. The humans are regaining their power after many long, dark years. But some vampires remain in the remote region and continue their horrific attacks against humans. Such action has prompted the proliferation of bounty hunters to destroy them. Among these hunters...
See, yeah, that's the thing. They kind of mistranslated the word dampier.
In time, people began to talk about a
Yeah, just a bit.
and skills.
Because they will use the term Dunpeel to refer to dampier. Like, I had to look that up when I was playing this and someone used the word, and I'm like, wait, is that like some special? Because it's, especially fiction like this, you don't know if it's going to be, oh, it's a word that's similar to another word, but it actually means something completely different. No, it's just dampier, from what I could tell. Also, what kind of game do you think that this is going to be?
Like a really shitty Devil May Cry.
Not quite.
They must have gone in.
Oh, also one thing about this that kind of confused me when I first played this. Apparently this guy is D. So our character's name is D. Also, he has he has a left hand with a face in it.
Marcus brothers who are after him. All the pieces are in place.
So it seems.
Get out of my mind, Liquid.
Shite, the legendary
Yeah.
castle. I thought it had already fallen to ruin. I wonder what brought Meyer Link here.
Okay. This is actually a survival horror game with tank controls.
I see.
Which I got very confused at first when I was testing this, and I'm like, wait, are my controls? And I'm like, oh wait, no, it's a tank control game. Which, boy, it's been a while since I've played a game that had tank controls in it. And also, much like Resident Evil, has the preset cameras, which maybe not the best. This is the exit. Okay, we must enter the castle now. Also, what's great is the way that your character just the way he looks, it's kind of hard to tell which direction he's facing.
Hmm.
Be careful, D. This castle has an evil air. I've never felt
I gotta take.
anything
Okay, I
like it
need
before.
to load up IMDb real quick. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Especially this area seemed to be really bad. Oh. Okay, so you can just. Actually, I was wondering, can you? Okay, so you can double tap to dash because it seemed like. Oh, that is really confusing. Oh, 1 second. All right. Okay. Okay, blood pills. As we are vampire or dampier, we heal by blood pill.
Rub the blood herb on your face.
Okay, let's see. Oop. Ricky.
His shoulders are so wide.
This must be a portrait of Carmilla, the mistress who resided in this castle.
Carmilla?
People used to call her the Bloody Countess. Her extreme ferocity incurred the wrath of the Vampire King, and he destroyed her himself. I guess we should be thankful to the king. She could have been an unbeatable enemy.
Okay, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best play must be the key to the stone door, which, yes, as we picked it up. I guess we were supposed to walk in front of that. Also, sometimes we have sub-weapons.
Hell yeah.
And more blood pills. Oop. Store's locked. The key we don't need to... we don't need to equip it. Oop. Oop. Okay, bro. And flash bomb. You know, I'm more used to tank controls than I was like if I were to play this game when it first came out, but still, it is very weird.
Yeah, I've never been good at tank controls.
Especially since your turning speed's not that great.
Yeah. I'm actually better at FPSs on the GameCube, or not the GameCube, the N64. I mean, who doesn't love Quake 2 on the N64?
I mean, that was the way I played it, so...
Yeah.
Also, Resident Evil up to the point where it has these. Oh, also... Okay, so this room's great because it's trying to get you to do something that this game really does not have the control scheme to try and do.
And that's run and evade lasers.
Yes. Oop. Oop, come on. Work with me. There we go.
You'd think that, like, a game based on a movie, based on a book.
Animate, say based on a book. Oh, hey, the vibration's actually working this time.
There you go.
So yes,
Then
that
there'd
is
be some better music.
yes.
I mean, there's this guy at least.
Ah, yummy. Feed me more.
So yes, that is what we are currently equipped with, the item left hand, which basically, if we kill an enemy in a certain way, will
Suck
you
its
can
soul up.
pretty much. I'm actually gonna quick look. Let me see what the voice acting list for Bloodlust is and see if any of these sound familiar. Okay, so apparently the voice actor for for Left Hand, at least in the movie, was Michael McShane. Which let me check if that's in the game or the same as a game. It doesn't list it. Maybe it's under 1990. Let me just do one thing. Vampire. Oh god damn it. I guess that's our map. No, I don't want to print. Vampire
A lot of empty
Hunter
space on this castle.
D. Let's see, 1999. Oh yeah, this is somewhat different voice actors. Left Hand is John Hostetter, who is also. He apparently just looks like an actual like he looks like just an actor. Like he was in a bunch of TV stuff. He was like in Murphy Brown. He was in the Final Fantasy movie, like the really crappy OVA. Yeah, this is basically, he is one of those guys that just appeared as a extra in a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nothing much of that. And then D himself is John DeMita, who is basically, the weird thing is he actually did a voice in Bloodlust, except he was not D.
Amazing.
Also
had him around.
Actually, apparently he did a voice in Ace Combat 7. He's also done One Punch Man. Oh, he's the voice of Beerus. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, well, enough of that. I just had to look that up real quick because it sounds like they got. Oh, also apparently you can save anywhere, which is nice. No ink ribbons in this game. Okay, so also I don't know why there's. I guess that is Left Hand. Wait. I can just use it from the menu. Okay. That's interesting. So, if I do... that's what that is. Okay. I was kind of confused on why there was just something that was just called... why it just said inhale. But you can actually set Left Hand to do various things. So inhale will be if...
to get the souls, and then you can spend those souls to do magic.
Yes. Wait. Also, triangle to get your sword out. Wait.
You must be mine.
Okay, here's something weird.
I'm here to save the girl you kidnapped.
So, I was playing this earlier
Charlotte's father.
on a completely different save file.
I dislike
When I got into this room, those enemies were attacking me.
I'll spare you.
But now they're dead. We didn't
Don't
kill
scare
them.
me, Mirelink. This will be easier if you just tell me where you're hiding.
So, I don't... Oh, maybe my attack actually killed everyone.
Very well. I will shred you to pieces.
Ugh!
It's quiet now. Should we go inside?
Okay. Oh, and yes, Tia, yes, that was Legend of the Crystals. I don't know what character he was playing, but yes, it is Legend of the Crystals. Also this guy.
Who disturbs me?
I'm here for the young woman.
I see. You are also a hunter. I will deal with you as I please. You must be a done piece.
Just out of curiosity, who is Jason Wynn in Spawn?
Share the same blood.
If anyone knows who that is, because apparently the guy who voiced Meyer Link also voiced that guy.
You're here for the money. Shame on you. Die, traitor.
Okay, so we are already into a boss fight. Oh, also we have a... So R1 has this attack which we can use to block.
I see we're playing fighting games now. I like how they didn't bother to put all of Meyer's first name in there. They cut out an E.
I guess. He rejects.
I've heard talks of a skillful hunter who is a
it has
done
2
deal.
E's.
You must be deep.
Huh.
Meyer Link. I thought you never hurt humans. Why did you kidnap Charlotte?
You don't need to know.
Oh, right. I also need to not alt-tab to look at IMDb. Because that will cause the game to not run good.
You had such a long sword. You could have stabbed him. D, what's wrong?
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I know nothing about Spawn, so... The entirety of what I know about Spawn is that he was in Soul Calibur 3 on the Xbox and that John Leguizamo was in the movie. That is about it.
Quiet.
So yes, this is what potions are for. You can use it to save human people. Or humans, I guess, is an easier way to describe that.
We are human people and we will not.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Did you...
I skipped over... Let's see. There we go.
Mom.
It's too early to get up, Mom. Let me sleep. 5 minutes more.
Where's Meyer Link?
He escaped.
Ouch! Damn that Meyer Link. Don't tell me you saved me. I didn't ask you for that. You think I should be grateful, don't you?
I was just doing my job.
I'm Layla, a member of the Marcus Brothers. Who are you anyway?
I am D.
I've heard of you before. There's a dun peel hunter in this remote region who's supposed to be as good as us. That must be you.
He
But I
seems
didn't
to
think
be
you'd
better.
foolish
Look at
enough
his
to help your
shoulders.
competitor.
He could kill a vampire
I'll
by
give you one
stabbing
piece of advice for
stabbing
saving
them with
me.
his shoulders.
All
I
hunters
guess.
who stalk the same prey as us have never returned alive. If
Well,
you
you
don't
see,
want
it's
to waste your
anime.
life,
Yes.
leave the castle now.
Or she wanted to be like Quail Man.
Yeah. Turns out that that's a direct sequel to the to Doug. 10,000 years after Doug.
The Marcus brothers. They look like trouble. We should take care of our business before they get involved in the game.
Okay. All right. Hello.
The D stands for Detorpo has arrived.
Exactly.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and say I know that we've spoiled the thing for the next game like 7,000 times before, but let's try and keep it secret for this until we get to it. Because I forgot to mention that.
And the D here stands for De-Anime.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, definitely for this one.
To be fair, the movies are pretty good.
Yes. This is specifically based on Bloodlust.
Based on...
Bloodlust.
Lust. Vampire, you're done.
You cut out.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. See, here's the problem with this camera thing, is the fact that they'll still try and hit you.
Of course.
Okay, okay. Maybe it's not weak enough? There we go.
They get so tiny.
You know, I feel like Vampire Hunter D doesn't really lend itself that well to, like, pseudo-survival horror style.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, especially the opening intro thing does kind of makes it look like a completely different game.
Yeah, I don't know, like, this is really before the genre hit proper, but, like, Vampire Hunter D would lend itself best to, like, a character action game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Too bad Dante didn't exist yet.
Or even, like, a Symphony of the Night style game would probably work well, too.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Ah, dog.
Yep. Oh, I put my sword away. Oh, God damn it. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, Tia, that's why I said it was like pseudo survival horror, because it doesn't really have the proper elements of it. It's just
Yeah, also,
the tank controls the item gathering, the puzzle solving. It's very Resident Evil 1 and 2.
Also, the fact that your character is entirely black makes it kind of hard to see the direction that he's facing.
yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, he's an edgelord.
Oh. Oh, no.
Also, you'd think if you were worried about the sun's rays, black would be a bad color to wear.
Yeah.
I mean, BG, let's be real, Carmen Sandiego looks good in anything.
Oh, this looks like...
A mess, yes.
Talk to that bird. Bet it's like Talkatoo from... Ah!
I'm sorry,
Vampire
read that
card
again!
table.
Read that fucking description again, because it's really good.
It's a card table used by the vampires.
The vampires play poker, my god.
Vampire strip poker.
Come on. There we go.
Look, at least it's not Vampire Mahjong. Or Vampire Othello.
Oh. Oh, come on. God.
No, BG, that's just weird. They just play for fun.
Oh, God, this... I wonder why this whole mechanic of static camera angles did not take off. God, I just want to see... It's fine clock. It shows 2:25.
I mean, the real problem with static camera angles a lot of the time is that the transition doesn't make any sense, so your controls, like, get fucked.
Mm-hmm. Go figure, that's exactly what happens in this game, too. Also, that's apparently not a door.
Like, the problem is just a lot of static cameras aren't very well realized.
Also, this is a DualShock game, by the way. So...
Why? Why?
I don't know.
For what purpose? What does the second stick do other than disappoint you?
Nothing that I can tell. It's just like, well, it's more, I get some vibration, is basically it. Also...
No, BG, you'd be right. They definitely have at least a little bit more thought put into the camera angles, at least in my opinion.
Okay.
So do you keep going through the same hallway, or does just everything look the same?
No, this is the... I'm going backwards.
Okay. So I want to be sure.
Because I think I hit a dead end.
Also, what is that vial in the lower right?
That's the fact that it's blood pills. It's what I have equipped.
Tasty. I'm glad that the vampires have accepted the future and are using keycards.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is 10,090 AD.
Not that that number means anything.
It's 10,000 years since the birth of Christ.
Oh, 12 up.
Okay, but when do we fuck up Wife Rocket? Ah, look at that ass.
Mm-hmm.
A hole's been carved. Something sizable in it. Okay. God. Come on, can it? Get up. You may be able to move it. Huh. Almost as if I could get positioned correctly. Oh my...
The D stands for DeLeon Kennedy.
Okay, that's not working. That's not doing it. That's not doing it. You know what, never mind.
Fuck this, we outie.
It's been carved. There's something sizable in it. Like, I'd imagine the statue, except I don't know how to move it. Because the controls in this game kind of suck.
You could fit something sizable in it. A wink.
It's got...
Ah, these camera angles are atrocious.
Also, hold on, I need to do something real quick. Namely, turn off rewind so that I can see if... Okay, that is... Okay, so the... Oh, they do something. What the hell? What the...
What are you doing with your chopsticks?
Well, no, it's... okay. Oh! It's... If you hit both L2 and R2, you do a 180-degree turn. It just looks... It's instant. So
There's like no...
There's no animation.
Like a worse version when you're like flipping around in Mario. You know, in Paper Mario when he turns around just instantly almost.
Look, it's because he's like a magical Dampier or whatever the fuck they're called.
He's actually turning like normally, but the human eye just can't perceive it.
Exactly, you get it.
Okay, let's see if...
That's his superpower.
Oh my
All
god,
the
he
other
moves way too fucking much when it's just a press of a button.
Oh, right, I can walk, but...
Fuck off, you're not getting the food. On to your bullshit.
Okay, let's see if I can try... Oh, okay. Oh, That's interesting. I get in front of it and hold circle. Okay.
The circle stands for, oh whoa, move this.
No. No. God. Here we go. Wait.
I wonder what that means.
Mankind. What the? Yes.
You know, whoever wrote that on there, that font's real fucking ugly.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had to translate it, or I wonder if it said mankind in English. Or like in the Japanese version.
Okay, but regardless, that font is terrible.
Okay, let's... Okay, is this the way we came? I can't tell. Well, actually, yes. Yeah, I can, actually. Okay, so... Yeah, because that was a dead end there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a new key. There seems to be a door in here that I have not gone through, though.
Progression in this game feels like a fucking nightmare.
It's because it kind of is. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, like in the short time I've been here, it doesn't feel like you've really progressed at all. I mean, you got that mankind sign, but for what reason?
We have fought one boss.
It's true. He beat a boss. He's that good.
Can't imagine it was that hard. The combat, like the hardest part about the combat, it seems like, are the movement controls.
That's because that's what it is.
Yeah.
God. Okay, there we go. Damn.
Like, why would you put tank controls in a game about melee combat?
It worked for Onimusha, I guess.
I mean, yeah, but Onimusha's a better game.
It is. Oh, that a blue key? If I could get to the... Yes, it is.
I just appreciate how aggressively on brand
Whoa.
all vampires are, like it comes with a condition. Like, were you doing damage for a bunch of those swings?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem so, but we could be. I could be wrong.
I think we were. God. I kind of forgot that there was a period of games where games just kind of suck to control.
Specifically, 3D games suck to control.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I have backdash. Oh.
My favorite part about games with finite resources are respawning enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, thankfully, there's no like ink ribbon equivalent.
I would be real. The ink ribbon was pretty tame because they always gave you a bunch.
I suppose, but still, there's just something about.
I mean, it wasn't ideal, mind you, but it was manageable enough. Granted, I'm not huge on it, but that's because I come from the Sierra school of saving.
Oh, whoops. Oh, there went my blood pills.
Which is save early, save often.
Yeah.
Nope. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, right. Yeah. Go figure that the blue key goes for the blue door.
My favorite part about those giant rooms is the million different camera angles they have to fucking render for it.
Yes.
Oh no, the bat's shooting sound at you.
Gotta echolocate your ass! Like, I legit cannot tell where you are because everything is so fucking samey.
Every time I see him jump, it just reminds me of the Dara O'Brien skit about Metal Gear Solid.
Also, what was that meter on your lower left?
It's a magic meter. I can
Okay,
have...
I was just one.
Yeah. I
mean, I was just wondering because of the weird images on it.
Yeah, it's just I haven't been able to do anything with it. Whoops. Oh. Power plug?
Power plug, a wink.
Plug for storing the power. Okay, good. Got... Oh. Okay, come on.
Yeah, BG, it's something that nobody tells you about vampirism, but one of the conditions is that you become extra beyond belief.
Yes.
It's true.
God, they commit the cardinal sin of respawning enemies.
Oh, I'm just back here now. Wait, what? Mm-hmm. Where am I? No, I'm in another room that just looks identical.
Everything looks the same!
Oops. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go.
Also, I'm so fucking glad fixed camera angles died out.
Yes.
Oh, but that's not what I meant to do. Because there's something like I can weaken them and then inhale them, but I don't know. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, you... You know what? Just help this.
We Alucard now, bitches.
Yeah. Actually, no. Except I keep on rotating. No, don't go the other way, you idiot. No kidding. Oh no.
Perfect. Also, man, the Resident Evil door opening animations are nice on this, and they're a lot simpler too. What?
Somehow I have a feeling that is going to be the solution to a puzzle that I don't feel like doing. So let me guess, there's going to be a clock and it's going to say it's this time and... Oh, there is no clock. It's just, there is... I have a feeling that... I know what it wants me to do. I'm going to give it this game just a hint. I am not going to do it because basically I have a feeling that I need to go back to that other room and then try and mimic it as well as I possibly can.
That's quite possible, yeah.
I'm going to let it know that I'm going to be quitting playing this game before I get to that.
I mean, yeah, Crimson Lair, but like also, regardless of how effective it is, vampires in like every fucking setting just like spitting in the eye of the Christian God.
Great. Okay. Wait, what the... Okay, so... So it's a 220... Oh! What was the...
The solution is 420.
Well, no, it's... I have a feeling it's... Because there was something that we were saying was the time was 225.
Please just give me like a super serious game where the solution to a puzzle is 69 or 420 and nobody bats an eye.
I have a feeling that... Okay, so let me guess if I... Nope. I think I might be done with this game.
Yeah, this is miserable.
Yep, just a bit.
Yeah, I think I might be done with this game.
Like, I think what you need to do is replicate the other room, but also it would require running to the other room, which is miserable.
Yes. I'm gonna save that here. Okay, so... I kind of was thinking of putting this in the resist list, but then again, I think that since this probably belongs in the delve list because it is a survival horror game. Because I was thinking it was more of an action game because going for figure that when you're just looking at a long play, it doesn't quite tell you certain things that you probably want to know, like the fact that it's a tank control game. So I think this belongs in the delve list.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking in between Tower Jawaga and Xanadu.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too.
I think it's more impressive to slay dragons than vampires.
Also, Xanadu is a much
works.
more interesting game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Vampire Hunter D.
I love 5.6.
Yeah, yeah. It works. It does what it needs to do.
Say, it's fine. It doesn't matter, but yeah.
As long as it's in between two, it's fine. Now
Was that really 2000?
Yeah.
That did not feel like a late PSX
Well, remember,
game.
it's based off of Bloodlust, so...
True, that is... But it just doesn't feel like a late PSX game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'll go ahead and say it's interesting to see a survival horror game with a literal monster closet. Also, technically, this is anime. I have to...
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D is pretty anime.
Okay. So I don't think it was too terribly hard. Actually, are you thinking that we should maybe do edgy? Or spooky?
No, I wasn't quite thinking that. I'm just trying to remember when Vampire Hunter D was originally.
The original, like the first anime came out in 1985.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it deserves the pre-90 anime.
I've kind of changed it since it's not just pre-90s. It is just anime now. And then Moe will be basically for stuff like imagine like Pink Sweets and Mushihime-sama.
No, I'm well aware of Moe. Don't you worry. Travis Touchdown taught me all about Moe.
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah.
This would be, I guess, experienced players.
Yeah, I'm thinking experienced. Well, technically it's gory, but I'm gonna put a dislike for the gameplay just because I don't feel
100%.
that game should not be what it is.
There are a lot of really weird, questionable decisions made for this, because, like, Vampire Hunter D does not suit survival horror at all.
See, because here's the thing. I'm also tempted to give it this for dislike, because in the gameplay sense, it is impossible to see what orientation your character is at. So,
to be fair, also the models are pretty ugly.
Super ugly.
Like, it's hard to tell what they're supposed to be, which is not good.
Yes, that's not good. So yeah, I am just gonna put that there.
Like, the best part about that game was the ambient music was pretty alright, but other than that...
Yeah. So let me just go ahead and do this. So yes, it is now... Yes, so there, Vampire Hunter D. Smack dab in the middle.
The D stands for disappointment.
Yes. So yeah, that's Vampire Hunter D. So we have a game to take a look at now, which is good because this game has a 2-hour time limit, which is exactly going to put us, if it takes 2 hours, right where I want it.
I mean, if you know what you're doing, it definitely shouldn't.
Which, by the way, I did put a... You know, I'm just going to leave it like that. Because, yes, the next game we're going to take a look at is just called D. Although, before I should get into this game, I do kind of want to give a little bit of the backstory behind it, because what's more interesting, I'd say, than this game, specifically, is the fact that this game has a really interesting... not so much history, but kind of a creator behind it. So D was basically the brainchild of a guy named Kenji Ito. And Kenji, well, not Kenji Ito, Kenji Eno. E-N-O.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, unfortunately he is no longer with us, which is really sad because he is a very fascinating person, design-wise. So basically... he founded a company called... let me see if he founded it. Oh, yes, it was founded by Kenji Eno. And basically, they had done some games before D. He actually used to work at a company called Interlink, which actually was a company that made some games for the NES. He worked on the Famicom version of Altered Beast. He worked on Panic Restaurant. He worked on a game that never came out called Sunman, which was originally going to be a Superman game. But yeah, his idea behind D was that he kind of was wanting to make a kind of... I don't know if he was kind of making, but D is basically, it is a game that... So this game came out in 95, which, if I remember correctly, was right around when Myst came out. So there was a bunch of these games that were basically movies that you played. Like, if you think about the idea of buying Dragon's Lair, where it was more of like a movie you could actually play, this kind of takes that concept and kind of ratchets it up a lot. It is much more atmospheric than something like Dragon's Lair, as we'll see when we get into it. I might as well just load it up real quick. I was going to do the PC version, but I don't know how well DOSBox was going to play with me. So I imagine I'm going to be doing the PlayStation version, which is going to be interesting because this is the first time I've used RetroArch for a game that had multiple discs. Because when D came out to the PlayStation, it came on 3 discs. No, also here. Also, it was published by Acclaim over here.
I will mention the big thing about the main character.
Well, once we see the main character.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So the thing is, this originally wasn't this. It didn't come out to the PlayStation first. It actually came out to the 3DO first. Because Japan was actually weirdly supporting the 3DO.
To be fair, this is a 3DO-ass 3DO game.
Yes, as we'll see.
Los Angeles is a little bit wobbly in 1997.
Also, I hope you like really early CG.
Yeah, mid-90s CG. It is, so
It's
good.
real good.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hopefully that works. Also,
Richter, what happened?
just a reminder, this, even though we have actually mentioned the big twist behind this game, like multiple times in the streams, let's wait until that actually happens before we mention it. Just a
To be
reminder.
fair, I don't think we actually mentioned it directly. We just
No, we have not, but we have definitely referenced it before. Many
He
times.
is the director of the hospital, the one hospital.
Seriously, Richter, what the fuck happened?
We'll see about that. And here's the kind of the thing about the main character that's kind of interesting. So our character is the daughter of Richter, so we are Laura Harris. The thing that Kenji Eno wanted to do with this game and kind of his other games, he kind of, if you've ever heard of Osamu Tezuka's star system, where basically he uses the same characters in multiple different things, that's kind of what he was doing for this Laura character. So basically, a lot of Kenji Eno's games, and by a lot I mean 3 of them, have a very similar looking protagonist named Laura. She was meant to be the phrase that they used was digital actress.
This game was mostly developed on Commodore Amiga 4000s.
Yes. Also, I did put a guide in the Mike Builder Hut.
And yeah, what he means by digital actress is essentially just that, is that she would appear in multiple games because essentially she was an actress playing different roles.
Yeah. Okay, also... Oh, right.
It was kind of a fascinating concept, and it makes me wonder, like, if he had lived a bit longer, what he'd think of Miku as she is now.
Well, he passed away in 2013, so wasn't Miko around by then?
She was around, but I don't think she was quite so big, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Okay, so I need to make sure that the guide is visible for me, and also, this is a 96 PS1 game, so DualShock's not going to work. Okay. So, here's also the interesting thing. When we hit the start button, it just goes. There is no saving, there is no any sort of password. You play this game in one shot.
I see.
Yeah, this is a single sitting game.
Is it long?
No, there is actually... I was going to say, there is a specific, you cannot take longer than 2 hours to beat this game or you will game over.
Interesting.
But usually it takes about an hour and a half if you are familiar with the game. I am not familiar with this game, unfortunately, but yes. Also, one thing that's interesting about this is the fact that there is no really on-screen prompt for when you can move and where you can move.
It's very much a game focused on sort of immersion.
Also, I wonder if I need to bump up the brightness somehow.
Yeah, it's a dark game.
Yeah.
Because really, it looks like that's about as visible as it should be.
Also, I love looking at the now playing bar.
Yes.
Also, does this game ever actually tell you about the time limit?
I don't think so. Well, there is a way to check. It doesn't tell you outright you have 2 hours, but once we get into the game proper, you definitely have a mechanism for seeing it.
Oh no, the goop!
Okay, so we can now play. Also, keep an eye on, so like if you take a look at the bottom right where you see like the controller layout, take a look at that responsiveness. Okay, so also if I hit, I believe it's right bumper, yes. So we have a pocket watch. We have until midnight. So, yeah. Okay, so basically, if you're familiar with Myst, basically you can move in different directions. You're mostly using the D-pad for this. Okay, and also, so let's go over the items we have so far. This tells us what time it is currently. Also, so what this does is that it will actually tell you it'll give you a hint. You can only use it a limited amount of times, though. Okay, so looks like we need to go to the west staircase. Hold on.
God, this game is so aggressively 3DO.
Okay.
Laura, this is your father. Laura, go back. You must not cross over to this side. This is another world born of my own mind. Laura, go back. Come further and your world will be closed off from you. Laura, I'm...
Laura, I'm what? Laura, I'm what?
Okay.
Like, if nothing else, I respect this game's dedication to atmosphere. Like, yeah, it's a bit goofy, and the 3D has aged, but I don't know, I still appreciate it.
Also, it's great because I'm wondering, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I should play the PC version because it might run a little bit better, but then I remembered it's this game. There's no running better.
Should have just played the 3DO version.
I was trying to do it, but I couldn't find a... Rip that guy?
Yeah, could you maybe turn down the game a bit?
Yeah, it got all of a sudden really loud.
It was always kind of loud, it's just the dad talking was a bit quiet.
Yeah, that's going to be the problem, is that the voice acting is very quiet. And there's
The
no
audio
subtitles.
balance in this game is not particularly great.
Yep, okay. Oh. This feels like I'm controlling a DVD menu.
Doesn't it? Like, that's essentially how it works, let's be real.
Come on. Oh, I did forward. Okay.
I mean, it was pretty fun seeing you hammer on the controller.
Oh. What? Okay.
That's some loud-ass paper. I'm glad Dad numbers his drawers, too.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not sitting through the animation one more time. Great.
Just look at the fucking paper.
Yeah.
I had to back out. I guess we can't use that. Oh, God. Whoop, oh, okay, I guess I'm not looking anything over there. Or, no,
we rendered
actually,
this animation in a specific spot, so we've got to play it in a specific spot, so we got to move you to a specific spot.
Okay, I got to go there and then move forward. It also, like, sure. Or do I have to? Oh, God. I wonder if someone hit.
Dad's got some real shit taste in art, but you know what? At least it's not like outright pornographic, so whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder if this game, if the time goes down while you're in these things. Okay, so apparently I need to go... here. And... I imagine this is what playing Red Dead 2 is like.
I see.
Damn, it's a PS1 game. I can't fast forward that much. Damn it, I forgot that the joysticks actually do something. Ooh.
Don't you love these puzzles?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I love playing Flash games.
Think about how many Flash games this inspired.
Iggy, that's because this game is extra as hell.
And Lolo, it's not truly a Flash game because Edwin Tiong is not here.
There was blood, though. There was blood where it shouldn't have been blood.
But there's still no Edwin Tiong. Voice of Brad McNeely.
I was gonna say, was he even alive at this when this game came
Or
out?
Dan McNeely. No, Dan McNeely.
It was Dan McNeely.
Mayor Dan McNeely.
Okay, so apparently I need to go to... Okay, so I need to go over here.
I think you mean it's not a proper Flash game because Kira Buckland isn't here voicing some random ass character.
True. Edwin Tiong and Kira Butler, both extremely important for a proper Flash game.
Exactly. Wait, excuse me. What was her Newgrounds what was her Newgrounds nickname? Was it Rina-chan, I think?
Think so, yeah. Edwin Tiong has a IMDb page.
Oh my fucking god.
I'd imagine, because he's... wasn't he in Freedom Planet?
Freedom Planet, Zombie Vikings. He's apparently going to voice Hojo in Final Fantasy VII.
Wait, what? Answers again.
Right? Let me double check. Okay, no, it's the Machina abridged. Okay. I'm like,
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay, but he did do a bunch of voices in Unavowed.
Unavowed, he was Officer Diego. Everyone remembers Officer Diego, right?
'78.
Flipping Beth.
He did telephone voice in Techno Babylon.
Hell yeah.
Also Detective Grimoire and Detective Grimoire.
Yeah, because he was the voice actor for the original Flash game, and then he reprised the role for the proper Steam game. The sequel. Ah, he was in Falscar for Skyrim.
Oh, whoops, I forgot something.
Ooh, he was in Dust and Elysian Tale.
Oh, hey, we're modeled in there. Oh.
Also, man, I love like the low-key crackle on this ambient audio.
I know, right? Are they really... I think they really are, like, listing, like, half of all of the Flash games on Newgrounds he was in.
I mean, it is a voice acting kit.
Yeah.
Also, what are the voice actors for... Okay.
Starter Squad.
Also, what are the voice actors for this game? Oh, right, I need to...
I tried looking it up. I think I got the sequel?
There is a D2.
D2,
also...
yeah, I got D2, and I got a game called Black.
No, it's not Black. Is there a game called Dino Shok... is there an entry for Dino Shokotaku?
Let me look. I got Vampire Hunter D. No.
This game is aged.
Or D's... It might be under D's Diner as well. Because, yeah, in Japan, this game is called Dino Shokotaku, which is D's Diner, I believe.
I mean, or you could just look up Kenji Eno and look at his designer credits.
That also.
Well, sure. Director credits, but yeah.
Also, I love the story behind the spiritual successor of this game, not D2. D2 is something... It's actually a completely different style of game. It's like a more...
Yeah, you mean Enemy Zero?
Yeah. Because Enemy Zero was originally going to be like, I can't remember if he had a deal with Sony or not. But basically, there was an E3 press conference in which he was talking about, oh yeah, and then here we have this game, Enemy Zero, that's coming out, and there was a PlayStation logo on the screen, which slowly turned into a Sega logo when he announced that the game was going to be Saturn exclusive.
I mean, I'd say it was a mistake, but Enemy Zero is not that good.
Yeah.
No.
IMDb does not have a cast list.
Okay.
It does have some trivia, though.
Oh, Saturn and Windows, okay.
Apparently, because of the extreme content of the game, Eno feared that it wouldn't be permitted by the publisher, so he created a clean version which he submitted for approval, and then after he got approval, he switched the clean version with the uncensored version when he handed it to the manufacturer.
Yep, that is one of my favorite bits about this fucking game, is just the sheer audacity Eno displayed.
That's kind of his...
The man had a certain level of dedication to his vision, and that would not be compromised for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Wait, what? Oh, is there? Oh.
But yeah, like, this game is fascinating. Not particularly good, but fascinating. But then Enemy Zero is, honestly, in my opinion, really bad.
I've not played it, so I would not know.
How do you feel about invisible enemies?
That I do remember.
I like it.
It was kind of... I do kind of like the concept of what they were trying to do, but maybe it probably doesn't actually, play that well.
D2, though, is actually pretty alright.
Are you kidding me?
Guess what, fucko?
Roll them bones.
I appreciate how much of this shit in this game exists solely to waste your time.
Oh, we almost had 69. You fool. What are you attempting to do? I seem to have lost mine.
Get it to 78. Because that's what it was on
the right side shifts by about 6 to 8 ticks whenever you try to activate it.
From all the ads on IMDb, apparently Joaquin Phoenix has crushed it as the Joker.
So, like, I would recommend trying to land on 0 to 2.
Yeah, that's what it was saying in the guide, but...
As I said, I appreciate this game's dedication to wasting your fucking time.
Which is a bit rude when you have a 2-hour time limit. Almost.
Yeah, see, the problem with this puzzle is the variance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to have it land on 1. Okay, that should be good.
God, the facial animation is so good.
Also, I'm really glad that I'm doing the PlayStation version now. Because if I were doing the PC version, I would have had to do that without rewinding.
Yeah, I love the game not understanding that consistency is important in a puzzle.
Yeah.
Also, why didn't they just have it so that you can use the D-pad to select things?
Yeah.
Blame Acclaim.
Well, blame Warp, because Acclaim probably didn't have anything to do with that.
I blame Acclaim regardless. Because it's fucking Acclaim.
I mean, yes, but still. Also, the... Okay. As I said, did the audio just completely cut out?
It did!
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this game has some weird audio shit.
No one can save us from the D.
Oh, it was Night Dive that did the releases on the PC and...
Of course it's fucking Night Dive. It's because the audio balance in this game is a fucking nightmare.
Like, I shouldn't make fun of it too much for the tech, but like the fact that she is just so straight-faced in this entire thing is the funniest shit to me.
Welcome to pre-rendered hell.
Just like, fucking Tuesday.
Come to find out, mid-90s pre-renders haven't exactly aged well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
Now the real fun begins.
D2. Can't believe the Lilo broke the D.
One second. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, why are you... Control...
I love emulator disk switching.
Ah! Okay.
Can't believe we're gonna have to end the stream early.
Oh, I didn't mean to actually do it that time. Okay. Okay. Also, I don't know why I took a screenshot because I have the guide right here. Okay, so did you... No, that's not...
Gasp.
It's another room. My God.
It is another
It's
room.
another poorly lit room.
Hmm.
I can't see dick.
Yes, actually, that is a very good way to describe it.
Dad, please light your castle better.
Your shitty castle. Dad, why did you turn the hospital into a castle? What the fuck, Dad?
Dad, castles are so passe. Why would you do this?
Everyone knows that McMansions are in. Also, that is a very bright key. Like, it's glowing.
Yes, unlike Laura, that key is very bright.
Mm-hmm.
Don't. Yep. Mark. I want to go to that desk. What position do I need you to be in to go to the desk? Apparently a little bit forward.
Makes sense.
Oh, not that one.
Ah, another key. Oh.
This carbon fiber book.
Read book.
Oh.
Joke's on you, Laura's illiterate.
Oh, damn.
Also, I like I like / hate the thing that the guide put in for that.
Oh.
Use the key on the desk nearby to obtain the book. Laura then reads aloud her favorite nursery rhymes. ... Not.
I love random digressions and jokes and walkthroughs.
I love editorializing fucking walkthroughs, it's great. That one was shitty, but in general, I love it so much.
My God, just go to the bookcase.
Yeah, like the audio bouncing is real bad, and also everything exists to waste your time. Always.
Up.
Laura. 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 What are you doing? Go back.
Oh no.
Now. Laura, you can't stop me. Leave the hospital. Quickly. If you do not, you'll never be able to return to your own world. Do you understand, Laura? Quickly!
Like, I get that they're trying to make a transparent head, but it just looks like shit.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be.
Missing spot. I really like that musical sting. Whenever you solve a puzzle, it's real good. This looks like she does not give a shit, and I'm here for that.
Okay, let's see. Does it say so?
Actually, Risen, I have a very valid question for you.
There's a set.
Yeah.
Are we in our dad's mind palace?
Oh god.
Also, there's a typo in this
Oh
guide.
no. Is there?
After the 12th door.
You're welcome, Risen. Now you've got to ruminate on that.
I'm gonna have to
Oh,
unfortunately
Sam.
say yes, that our dad is just really into castles, like some sort of weirdo monarchist fetishist.
We are in our dad's literal mind palace.
Disgusting.
So we need
It's
to
like a
go-
bad level from Persona 5.
We need to go to. We need to turn this 10 times, apparently.
I'm glad that they have the camera follow the entire action.
Oh god, we gotta go turn this 10 times.
Like I've said it before and I'll say it again, this game knows it's on a timer and it exists to waste your time.
It's to stress you out. That's the real horror. Zombies miss me with that shit.
Okay, this should be 6.
Werewolves, boring. Vampires, boring.
8.
Being on a timer, absolutely fucking frightening.
The true horror was cranking it the entire time.
My god.
Okay, that's...
No wonder this game is called D.
Also, I'm glad we were bullshitting while Lola was trying to concentrate.
Well, I think VG actually put... I think it's supposed to be 10 consecutive turns. Wait, what?
Laura.
Oh.
Laura.
Laura Croft.
Laura. Laura. Soon I will no longer be the man you know. I can feel my control slipping away. Quickly, before that happens, you must leave here. I want you, of all people, to be safe from me. Laura, there's nothing I can...
Let's try one more spin. The door animation was oddly smooth.
Buttery, even.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh god, how is this gonna work? Also, you know what, actually, I'm gonna do this real quick. So I don't know how this is gonna work.
What a terrible night for a face.
Oh, one second.
Can't believe Lolo died. Got attacked by the night.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, it's a QTE. I guess that's what happens when you fail.
And you're still in a dream, snake eater.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you can't preemptively press it either. Oh, nope. Okay, so I got it right that time. Nope.
Feed me that Dragon's Lair bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So I guess I now just have a sword.
Hell yeah. Have someone.
Okay, so that was 10, 11. One. Two. Oh, God. Three.
God, I like how putting in fast forward fucks the audio hard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Supposedly there should be a locked door around here. Okay, apparently we skipped something, but... Oh, whoop.
Rip.
Oh,
Sagittarius.
yeah.
Why do we skip?
We skipped a door that we needed the sword to put in.
Hmm.
Oh. The thing you skip just tells you the solution to the puzzle.
Yeah.
So it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do Oh, I guess we gotta go back. Oh, there's a door.
What the fuck is going on?
My ear's getting blown out.
Well, yeah. But that's a given.
God, I just wish this game wasn't so dark.
I like, by the way, that after we're done with this next segment, the FAQ is like 3 paragraphs long.
Yup.
Hmm.
Why do I keep closing out the FAQ?
Because you're
Okay, okay.
a villain.
For a second there, I thought the game crashed.
Oh, good.
You know what? Just to make sure. Let's do that.
I just love that one of the sections on this is legality.
Okay, well, I guess you could have seen that.
Yep, it just tells you a solution to the puzzle. Right, I like that there's a legality section of the guide. And all it says is you wouldn't download a car.
I mean, I would.
I would fucking download a car, hell yeah!
I mean, we're almost close to the technology in which we can.
Finally gonna 3D print myself a car.
That could be a small car. Could be like a Micro Machines. Still technically downloading a car.
Gonna 3D print a Hot Wheels.
This is just already making me filling me with dread for when I inevitably have to do Myst.
Do you really have to?
It counts.
Is anyone forcing you to do Myst?
Not yet. But people are getting fun bucks on a regular rate.
God. Fuck Myst.
Okay.
Myst is a game that is fascinating for what it is, but fucking sucks.
Okay, so let me just double check. I believe I have to rotate this 10 times. Actually, I wonder if I just hold it down until it'll just constantly rotate. Oh, okay. So 2, 3.
I'm so glad that we're back to this. This is the best part.
What's the treasure?
Show me the treasure.
Treasure. Ah, gun. The greatest
Is
treasure
the gun?
of all.
I can't tell. It just looks like a black blob.
It looked like a flintlock.
This game is so dark. This game is a genuine problem with lighting.
Laura.
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 Lowry's.
Laura.
Lawrence.
Soon, I will be transformed.
I can't even see the face right now, it's so dark.
I can't
When
either.
that happens,
Yeah.
my new self will have need of you. This other self is one I cannot control. It is he who has done these horrible things. Laura, leave here. He wants you.
Okay, but maybe, Dad, don't be such a cryptic dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you being cryptic about this shit has no one. Holy shit, that was loud.
That actually startled me.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that was loud. Maybe turn the game back down.
Yep. Pull a snatcher on me.
Snatcher's good, though. Fuck. Just realized what I need to spend my next batch of points on.
I mean, it's gonna be a while before it's actually, the proper season to play it.
True, you're right. I could just wait, bide my time. God, the game is really good.
I didn't think I could play that on actual hardware.
Fuck you. I goddamn envy you, you son of a bitch. Fucking love Snatcher. It's so dumb. That was a really smooth animation.
Yeah.
The doors seem to do that.
It's weird.
Oh, hey,
It's
it's stained glass thing.
some real dumb stained glass.
I hate it.
That is surprisingly sturdy stained glass.
Yeah, let's do something about it.
Yeah, wait, what? Laura, this is a bit excessive. I mean, like, a good kit could have undone that glass, but okay.
Oh.
Just fucking blew it away.
Let me see what's the arcane order of stuff that I have to do this in.
I mean, really, you just gotta make a deal with the disc demon. It's more like a gremlin.
Oh, good,
still.
we get to see it again.
Yeah! God, that looks like shit.
Yeah.
Finally, it's time to go outside. You fucking nerd. The crackle's real good. I love audio clipping.
Look, there's only so much space a CD can hold.
Oh no! Oh. Why did she have to pull it on a few times? Oh god, the way she bent her legs, I cannot imagine that being comfortable.
Oh, why did it face me backwards?
Because fuck you and fuck your face.
Hold on.
It's I love it, because I don't hear it. We don't hear it in the call. So, like, hearing chat talk about Ropo.
Yes.
My favorite part, too, is every time you do that, I hear myself briefly on this.
Okay. That should do it. Oh, whoops, I also think I might have bumped my audio. Well, okay, anyway.
Why am I acting like I know what's going on the stream?
Okay, okay, you should be able to hear me now.
Because, like, here in the call, you're completely unaffected, so it's, like, confusing every time.
Yeah, it's voice meter being a voice meter.
My favorite part also is every time you do that, I'm talking, so I just hear myself briefly on the side stream.
Laura.
Maurice.
Laura. Laura.
Laura.
Laura. Do not come to
Larry.
me. The one who I am to become needs blood for the change to be complete. You have seen what he will do, and and it is your blood that he wants most. Laura, we are cursed. In our veins flows the blood of Dracula.
Yes, that
There
is.
you go! D stands for Dracula!
Yes, that joke we've been making 7,000 times. Finally, we have context for it.
Finally, the payoff. D stands for Dracula.
Yes.
Yes, X, that is actually it. The D stands for Dracula. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, this wall. I remember this wall.
Okay, do I have to do it twice, or am I... Okay, let's see. Maybe I got my left and right mixed up.
Okay, so now we need to insert a quarter, some nickels, and 3 pennies.
Yes, so we can get a really nice stamped thing of Castlevania.
Exactly.
Okay. I don't know cogs here. There are several levers and cogs here with the red sphere. Here's to make the red sphere go and... Well, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. The D stands for welcome back.
The D stands for where the hell's my controller? Okay.
It's somewhere.
Let's see. Let me...
You gotta insert the coins first.
Okay, so let's see.
Why would you design anything like this?
Okay, this thing is really stupidly complicated.
Okay, so what is the thing? Let's look. What the fuck? What is this?
No clue.
Okay, so... Okay, Lane...
It's great because we're actually about to hit the end game. Also, you know what you have to do.
Oh. I got... Okay, apparently I saw the thing halfway through this guide.
I see.
No, actually the guide tells you the best way to do it. Which is a way to times... Yeah, you did it. You did it exactly the way they did it. You did it in 4 moves.
Okay.
Because the guide says away to, away to, away to, away to, then neutral, neutral, then 2-2. It's not a hard puzzle.
Oh, is it going robot-y again?
I don't know.
Okay.
Shoot voice meter with your flintlock pistol. Now you definitely reloaded.
Okay, let's try this one. Maybe this one will work a little bit better. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me in chat?
Put a 2 in chat if you can hear him.
Okay. Oh, also, there is one other thing I do want to do, though. Let's drop a save
Also,
state.
Game's audio is crackly, and there's literally nothing we can do about it.
The game's audio is crackling. That's just the game.
Yep. The joys of... God, just terrible audio equipment and shit poor compression. But yeah, folks, how's it feel to know that we did it? We found a picture. So, Lolo, are you going to be doing both endings, or?
Yes.
Okay. Then I would just say save the best one for second.
You've come. Now I will
Is the best one choosing or not choosing?
hear me and
The best one is,
who is not me can
Abstaining or not?
Laura,
the best
in our
one
veins flows the
is
blood of
the
Dracula.
one
The time of
where
change
you
comes to all
don't
blood.
be
Okay.
the best one is not the bad
Lust
end.
and lust for
Okay.
the strange. Then comes the desire for human
I'll leave it at
flesh
that.
to make the change.
The best one is the good end.
Yes, Laura. That time came for you as well. I erased the memory, so you have forgotten. When Dracula took control of you, with those very hands you killed your mother. It is our fate to be accursed. And now you know you must leave. I feel myself changing.
Just clip the fuck out of that audio.
Listen to what I say. It is your flesh that I need, just as you needed your mother's. Come to me!
Okay.
Don't do it. Just go to him.
Yeah, I was trying to. I'm like, oh wait, I hit the wrong button.
Because I love just how the good ending goes.
Thank you, Laura. Now the transformation will be complete. But Laura, your body will not be wasted. Your flesh and blood will join with mine, and we will live forever as Dracula. Laura!
On the other hand,
That's the bad ending, but let's see the good ending. You know what to do, Lolo.
Whoop.
It's gonna fucking shoot Dracula! I love it so much!
Laura, you've ended it. Thank you. A little more, and the change would have been complete. Perhaps, as a doctor, I wanted to see how the transformation would affect me. But
That doesn't
that
make
was
any
wrong.
sense, but okay.
And now, I will end my life as a man of flesh and blood. Laura, thank you. I love you. My last wish is that...
What a worthless dad. We did it, we shot Dracula. We fucking shot him dead.
Also, that hair
facial
clipping.
animations are real good.
That hair clipping also.
That too. We did it, we shot D. Also, look at this spotlight, Jesus Christ.
God. Alright, so yeah. That was
Now let's
D.
appreciate the credit music. It's so good!
I forgot about Sunday.
It's so good!
This ending's great.
It's so fucking good! Because it comes out of nowhere and it clashes so hard with the ending. Hell yeah, we shot Dracula! Shot Dracula, my dad's dead, time to rock out. But yeah, that was D. What did you think?
Dad's dead, rock out.
Dad's dead, rock out!
Okay, that was a thing.
Yeah, that's D in a nutshell, that sure is a thing.
God. Woo.
God, what a fucking game. God, what a game.
Just kind of want to... I just want to enjoy this real quick. I just want to sit here and just...
Just let it sink in.
Yes.
God.
Oh, right, because there's these hidden things, aren't there?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember.
So I think I saw something about bugs.
Oh, each
No.
one of them brings back Laura's memory.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Apparently, they don't appear consistently.
Oh, that's great also. I wonder
So
if
they're
it
in
gives,
multiple places.
I wonder if it gives me a time.
Dad's dead. Rock out. Did it? Did it soft block?
Yep.
Oh my fucking god!
Didn't realize that I've not seen a PlayStation game do that before.
Yeah, neither have I. Huh?
Okay, well I guess that's it then.
What
Close
a
that out.
terrible game.
Oh boy, yeah. That belongs in that belongs in the I just said existence list, but also what the
Experience.
Yeah, the experience list. That's what I meant. Okay.
The hardest choice here.
God, yeah, because that as a game that has issues.
I would say at the very least it's better than Snoopy Concert.
Yeah, I would have a hard time figuring whether or not if I'd want to play SOS over that.
Yeah. I mean, I would. I guess I would play it over SOS, but I would definitely play Metal Slater Glory over this.
Yeah, I don't think it's going above Metal Slater Glory, but SOS is a toughie. I want to like SOS more than I like that, but there's just so many ways that SOS can go wrong. Thank you for the raid.
Perfect timing.
I've had really good luck with that. Not that I don't appreciate it, but still.
I would rather play D personally.
Yeah, I can put D over SOS.
It's also because like I have more of an appreciation for D and what it tried to do. And I
guess... it's a game that at the time was incredibly impressive, but again, at the time.
Yeah, I also have a certain appreciation for its sort of, I guess, legacy.
Yeah, the Kenji Ino story stuff is really fascinating.
And we played this on PSX, but what would you actually put for it?
I don't know, because all the versions are basically identical. It's basically the 3DO version. Do you want to play it on 3 discs, 2 discs, or 1 disc?
Yeah, it's basically... to be fair, it's a 3DO-ass 3DO game.
Yeah, except there is one slight problem, the fact that I don't have 3DO on this list.
Why do you not have 3DO listed?
Because I kind of forgot that it existed.
How dare you forget about the powerhouse way of the future 3DO?
I mean, to be fair, I don't have CDI on there either.
I mean, CDI can fuck itself. 3DO is fascinating because it is a strange console full of terrible games that are all terrible in their own unique, awful way.
Also, what would we call...
What would you consider something like Myst?
That's the question, is because we have...
I would consider an adventure game.
Because right here, because like it's not a visual novel, that's for sure. No. We have adventure game and we have exploration game.
Yeah, I would say it's more of an adventure game, because when I think exploration, I think kind of almost like walking simulator.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was about to get. Is basically there is a set objective here, whereas in Yuminiki, there is technically an objective, but
it's nebulous, and you're just kind of fucking around.
Also,
Whereas in this, you are solving puzzles in doing things.
yes. Also,
Yeah, it's supposed to be horror.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be spooky. Not very good at it for a number of reasons, but it tries. Oh dear lord, does it try.
Yeah.
Experienced.
Yeah, that's what I was. I don't think any of the puzzles are too difficult, but.
Yeah, I'd say either experienced or researcher.
Yeah, I would say. Well, part of me wants to say researcher because it's incredibly due to its incredible archaicness, but I'll leave experience because it's still fine. Okay, so I don't think really any content because there really wasn't anything that bad. In notes, there really isn't anything there. I
mean, I would maybe put. Like, I'm not sure about gore, but yeah.
Yeah, I would not. I would not call that gore. Like, it's not like Splatterhouse, or it's not like.
Yeah, no, I get you. There's nothing I really like or dislike about the game itself.
Because that's the thing. I don't know what I would put down for any of this.
Art. I would put dislike for art. Not because like old pre-rendered 3D has aged poorly, but because there are a lot of design choices that are very not great. Like how incredibly fucking dark the game is.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of want to put gameplay down just because of the fact that...
I get you.
Yeah, because just the way that you have to be in very specific spots in order to get certain things. Mm-hmm. Just is really frustrating. Also, it is incredibly slow.
Oh, it is, as I said before, it is a game that exists to waste your time, and I don't think that's a good thing. Like, I get it, you're on a timer, but also, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's deep.
What a game, what a player.
Yeah, so, that's going to do it for that, and that's the end of Request Month. So, yeah, I'll probably have to do another one of these, but yes, we'll see. Okay, so with that done, thank you all for watching. If you are watching this on Twitch, you can watch these again if you want, in a edited format on my YouTube channel, and you can just go to youtube.ldp.life, and I'll take you right to my channel, and you can watch edited versions of these videos there. Usually I upload them. I'll probably upload them tomorrow night. So you can find them there. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch these. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you can watch these live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to keep up to date with what I am doing and also maybe see some previews of what I am working on regarding this, like this show and other stuff, you can follow me on Twitter at LoloDePuzzlo. And if you want to keep up to date with basically the same thing, but also take part in polls on how this show goes forward, you can join my Discord server by going to discord.ldp.life in your browser, and that should take you right to the channel. So with that, thank you all for watching, and have a good night, afternoon, whenever you're watching this.
After night noon.
Yes.